Today I would like to share with you a couple tips on how you can train your larynx to become more relaxed and stable while you're singing high notes. First, it is really important that you become aware of your neck and your larynx so that you start to feel it, to feel the space that your neck and larynx take up in space. So let's just do this exercise really quickly. Breathe in, breathe out, and just become aware of your neck. That's where our larynx is. And in the larynx, there the vocal cords are. So become aware of the position of your larynx. And now let's breathe and just let's feel the position of your larynx. Now let's swallow. You can hold your neck and swallow. Do you feel that your larynx goes up and then it goes down? A lot of times when we sing, we are putting our larynx in the swallowing position. You know, we say that singers they have their larynx in the swallowing position, and then they're like here, and then they cannot sing high notes because their larynx jumps up. And now let's do the yawning. Well, this is where our larynx goes down. So our larynx is a moving structure. It goes up and down, and that's the whole point. If it wouldn't be moving, then we wouldn't be able to swallow. And we can actually use the movements for different sound qualities that we can use when we are doing our singing and when we want to color the song with different voice colors. Okay, so the first thing when you train larynx, become aware of your larynx, where it is when you are breathing. This is kind of position that you want your larynx also when you're singing. Of course, it's going to go a little bit like around this place, but it's not going to jump up. Okay, so when you sing, for example, scales, so you sing, I have an interesting sound. So you sing wee 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 wee. I was pulling my larynx up. Now I will be aware of my body, and I will try that my larynx stays in the breathing position while I sing high notes. Wee 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 wee. Wee 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 wee. Okay, so I was really present while I was singing. And that's like lately when I've been teaching, I'm really teaching students that we all need to be more aware in the present moment while we're singing. So be aware what you're doing on high notes. Start to think about, okay, my larynx is jumping up. I will try to keep it in more neutral position. And you can make it happen if you really relax, okay? And then if you train this feeling on high notes. A lot of time on high notes, we feel that they're like really hard, and we believe that they're hard, and we believe that we need to put a lot of effort, and then we put a lot of effort, and that's why we squeeze and put our larynx up. So when we start to believe, okay, no, I can sing high notes with more ease, and then you train with scales, your larynx to stay down when you sing high notes, then slowly your larynx gets more relaxed. Another tip, your jaw. Your jaw is really, really close to your larynx, okay? So if your jaw is doing this on high notes, like it's tensing, the jaw joint is tensing, then your larynx will go up. So you need to train your jaw to get relaxed while you sing so that it never goes in front or that your jaw joint doesn't squeeze. So we have a lot of exercises for that, and I promise I'll make a video just how we're relaxing jaw. But now just that you get this main points on what affects our larynx. So try to sing and try to keep your jaw relaxed. You can even like hold your fingers like this. Wee 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 wee. So that your jaw is not gonna tense. The next tip for your larynx is your tongue. Your tongue is also really, really close to your larynx. You know, a lot of times when singers are training the larynx, they're focusing a lot on their larynx. Okay, I need to keep the larynx down, and then they're pulling the larynx down. But there are a lot of structures around the larynx. So if you train your body to stay relaxed on high notes, your larynx will also be more relaxed. If you train your jaw to be relaxed, if you train your tongue not to pull back on high notes, we're doing wee, 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 the tongue goes backwards. No, we want our tongue to be really like soft and moving, and we don't want the back part of our tongue to tense back. So when you sing, I say to students, okay, we're doing this scale, and I just say, okay, on the top note, just imagine your tongue goes a little bit front, just a little bit, and it's floating, wee, 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 so that it doesn't affect your larynx. Okay, and then the third thing, your lips. Also, if your lips are doing this, if they're like too stiff, and if your pronunciation is too much, then that also affects our larynx. So what we want that our lips are soft. They're moving soft around like somewhere here. Try this. If you put your hand on your neck and do this, what happens? Your neck gets tense. Okay, now do this. And now try to tense your neck. You can't, right? So if your lips are like really like moving around here, like you're talking, then your pronunciation will be able to be fast, but also will be able to be really relaxed, and you will be able to express your emotions more, and your larynx will not jump up and down. So also when you sing, go in front of the mirror and then check maybe it's wee, 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 wee. If your lips are doing this, wee, 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 wee. So your lips are here, and they're like working really like dynamic, but not too much. Okay, so the next tip is your loudness. On high notes, like I said, we are afraid of high notes. Most people are, and that's why we are putting a lot of effort, and we're adding a lot of loudness to the voice. I sometimes say to singers, just put the volume down for 2%, like really 2%, not from wee to nothing, right? Just 2%, and then their high notes, they're like so much easier. So try to sing your song, and on the high note, just back up. You know, sometimes it's good if you put your hands like this, and then you will hear yourself better, and you will, right away you will lower your volume for a little bit, just a little bit, because most singers are always trying to be too loud on high notes. Now I have the last tip for you for today, and that's actually my favorite exercise to stabilize our larynx at this moment. I love to do it with singers, and it's actually visualization. So maybe it's not going to work for you, but for most of my students it really works. What we're going to do, we're going to imagine that we have a tube coming down from the universe, down from the space, through our body and down to the earth, okay? And then we're going to imagine that we have a ball, and we throw a ball in this tube, and then this ball goes down. It's falling down, okay? And then we're going to imagine when we sing that our voice is actually catching the ball, okay? So instead of wee, 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 feeling that we need to kind of like raise up for high notes, we're going to imagine that we're chasing the ball. Wee, 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 and then it's really easy to sing high notes. And then I really like my whole body, not just my larynx, stays relaxed on the high notes. So when you go sing some like high notes in the song, just imagine that your sound is chasing the ball. And please let me know if this exercise works for you, because I really love it. Okay, this is all for today. If you have any questions, please let me know. Just write them down, because I would like to make more content, and I would like to know what your questions are. Where you're struggling with singing, where you want to improve, whatever question around voice you have, I'm open for it. If you like this content, also, I would ask you to just press subscribe so that you are notified about all the other stuff that I'll be putting out in the future. Have a really good day and see you soon.